Reese Witherspoon opened up about her own experiences with sexual harassment and assault during a speech at Elle Women in Hollywood event on Monday night. The actress revealed she was sexually assaulted by a director when she was just 16 years old and said this wasn't the only time she'd experienced inappropriate behavior in her career, adding she felt ashamed for staying silent. "I feel true disgust at the director who assaulted me when I was 16 years old and anger at the agents and the producers who made me feel that silence was a condition of my employment," Witherspoon said. "And I wish I could tell you that was an isolated incident in my career, but sadly, it wasn't. I've had multiple experiences of harassment and sexual assault, and I don't speak about them very often." The actress also reflected on the past week in which multiple women have come forward about experiences of harassment and assault, including some allegedly by disgraced Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein. Said Witherspoon, "This has been a really hard week for women in Hollywood, for women all over the world, and a lot of situations and a lot of industries that are forced to remember and relive a lot of ugly truths." The actress expressed hope that things would get better for the next generation. "I feel really encouraged that there will be a new normal," she said. "For the young women in this room, life is going to be different because we have your back, and it makes me feel better because, gosh, it's about time." The 24th annual Elle Women in Hollywood celebration was held at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills and was peppered with serious moments in which Witherspoon and other women in attendance, including Jennifer Lawrence and Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, spoke about the sexual harassment and assault stories that have dominated the news over the past week in the wake of explosive exposés about Weinstein's alleged behavior. Kennedy delivered the keynote address, proposing the establishment of a commission to change the culture of Hollywood and suggested zero-tolerance policies for abusive behavior and a secure, reliable, unimpeachable system in which victims of abuse can report what's happened to them with a confident expectation that action will be taken without placing their employment, reputations, and careers at risk. Later in the evening, fellow honoree Jennifer Lawrence pledged her support for such a commission and recounted a traumatic experience of her own from early in her career. The Oscar-winning actress recalled a humiliating nude lineup she endured where a female producer compared her to several slimmer actresses and told her she needed to lose weight quickly. "We all stood side by side with only paste-ons covering our privates," the actress said. Lawrence added, "I asked to speak to a producer about the unrealistic diet regime and he responded by telling me he didn't know why everyone thought I was so fat, he thought I was perfectly f***able." Lawrence remembers feeling trapped due to her lack of power and offered, "I let myself be treated a certain way because I felt like I had to for my career. I was young and walking that fine line of sticking up for myself without being called difficult, which they did call me, but I believe the word they used was nightmare." The new editor-in-chief of Elle magazine and longtime Project Runway regular Nina Garcia also spoke out about Weinstein specifically, saying, "All of us are complicit as it was clear he had too much power and loved to exert it." To read more on the 24th annual Elle Women in Hollywood celebration, including more on Reese Witherspoon's experiences and Kathleen Kennedy's call to action, head to THR.com. And tell us, what do you think the entertainment industry needs to do in order to better protect women? Do you think things will change for the next generation? And are you shocked by all of the stories we've been hearing this past week? Let us know in the comment section. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.